Hello YouTube world. Today we're looking at the Wolfcraft 3D Mitre Angle. This is the model number 5208000. It's a measuring tool. Is it any good? Is it useful? Is it a piece of junk? Stay tuned and we'll find out. I wasn't actually looking for one of these. I was looking for one of these. The last one I had, I've lent it out to someone. I've not had it back. So it's fine, I don't mind. I bought another one. While I was looking, I saw this and I thought, would that be of any use to me? So I bought one. This was priced $5.99 in Amazon. This is how it comes delivered. The item is on the outside, which is pretty random, but it makes it a bit unique looking, I guess. Let's open him up. Take off the cable ties. Without damaging it. There's a second one there on the box. Well, that's not going to fall off on its own, is it, in transit? And there we are. There's our item. It's our 3D Mitre Angle. It's 160mm long. 60mm wide. It's also got a 45-degree edge there. You can also work out angles here, 45, 30 and 60, and you can mark an angle anywhere in between. Here are drill guides to work out the size drill you may have or need. Just for example, if you have a random drill and you want to find out what size it is, you keep going along the holes till you find the correct one. In this case, 6mm. Only goes up to 10mm, but I guess it's more of a DIYer's kind of thing rather than a professional measuring tool. We've also got here the bit I was really interested in. Little increments ranging from 1mm, well it actually starts at 0, but as you can see that's blanked out. Ranges from 1mm right up to 55mm. So if you was marking out on a piece of wood and you wanted to cut, say, a slot in a rafter that was 30mm deep, you would simply go along to your 30mm mark and then draw a line. So for me that would be quite useful. What's in the box? Any instructions? Let's find out. Absolutely diddly squat. Time to look at some features of this and find out how useful it really is. But the first thing is, the obvious one would be, I'll mark this in the pen, 45-degree angle. Okay, providing the wood is deeper than the actual measuring tool. Also, you could mark a 45-degree angle there, a 30-degree angle, or a 60-degree angle. or any increment in between. and then join the lines up. There we are, 30 degrees. So what would you do if you wanted to create a 45-degree angle on a piece of wood, but the piece of wood you're using is actually smaller than the actual measuring tool? I guess what you could do is turn it upside down. Once you turn this Mitre Angle upside down, it doesn't matter how small your piece of wood is, you can still mark it off. So that's quite useful. For me, the main reason for buying this was to do with fitting door hinges. Now usually when I fit a door hinge, I first mark it off, draw around the hinge like so, then I have to work out the depth. There's a couple of ways of doing this. One is to physically hold the hinge on the edge and then measure the depth. That's a bit fiddly. What I usually do is get an adjustable right angle square, place the hinge on the edge, adjust the square, tighten him up. That then gives me the depth that I need for the hinge. And then I mark with a pen or a pencil along where the hinge has got to go. Usually if this was a door, it wouldn't be moving around like this small piece of wood on here. So you'd simply be able to slide it along without it moving. Then you'd be all marked out, ready to cut your hinge. If we was to use the 3D Mitre Angle, we could save a bit of time. Same process again. Mark out the hinge. Now we know that the depth of our hinge is 2 mil. We can then simply use the gauge on the 2 mil line and slide it along. That would then give us the depth of the hinge. Another obvious use, be marking the 90 degrees. If you wanted to create a cut line anywhere along a small piece of wood, you could simply place that in the gauge and mark it off. In this case we'll go for 10 mil. You could even slide the piece of wood along the gauge. Very useful. I'm sure there's other features of this I've probably not covered. All in all, for $5.99 from Amazon, it's quite a useful tool for your DIYers. One other thing, storage. Where would I store this so it doesn't get broken? It's a bit of an awkward shape. For me, what I think I'd do, I'll put it in my toolbox at the bottom, up against the corner. In that way, it doesn't impede with anything else within my toolbox. So there you have it. That was a quick look and a first impression on the usefulness of this item. It's the Wolfcraft 3D Mitre Angle 5208000. If you got any thoughts, any comments, any suggestions regarding this, please feel free to leave comments. And once again, thanks very much for watching.